Hey, how's it going, my friends in tech? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to, you know, look back at the Google Pixel 4 XL. This is one of my top devices that I enjoy from Google. And yes, it's outdated. It's no longer supported. It's stuck on Android 13 because mine is the Verizon variant, so I can't flash a custom ROM to it. But besides that, it's still got a lot of good things going for it, and it's very capable today in 2024. The device has a 6.3-inch display. It is POLED 90 hertz with a screen to body ratio of 81.3%, 1440 by 3040 pixels at a 19 by 9 aspect ratio, 537 pixel per inch with Corning Gorilla Glass 5. So nice protection there. Like I said, it's stuck on Android 13, and mine is the 64 gig variant with a 6 gigabyte RAM. For the cameras, it's got, 12.2 megapixel and a 16 megapixel. The difference with those two cameras is that rather than one being a wide angle and an ultra wide, one is a wide angle and the other one's a telephoto. So that's pretty nice. Nice to have. And then the selfie camera is an 8 megapixel camera. They shoot in basically 4K, 30 frames per second. 1080p, you can shoot in 30 and 60 and 120 frames per second. So that's nice to know about that. For the battery, it's a 3700 milliamp hour battery, so not really getting the best. 18 watt wired charging and wireless charging as well. So you can dock this on a wireless charger, and it's got pretty average charge times on the wireless charging. Aside from that, being stuck in Android 13 is not such a big deal breaker for me. There hasn't really been a huge user interface change up from Android 13 going into Android 15. So, not totally obsolete. Would be nice if Google would just keep giving it security patch updates for protection, but it is what it is. And this right here is one of my favorite features that I miss in Pixel devices. And this is kind of one of the things I love about this one. The squeeze for assistant. And in my case, I have Gemini on my Pixel 4 XL, as the same on my Pixel 8a. But Pixel 8a, squeeze does nothing. The 4 XL, squeeze, I get assistance. So that's pretty cool, and I wish they would bring that feature back. I mean, I know it's not the grandest feature, but it's a feature that I, in fact, do enjoy. The display is smooth, going in between apps, transitioning, animations, all seems very, very smooth. And the crazy thing about it is that while it is smooth, I do not have smooth display on, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. Going through different apps, doesn't matter what it is, when I'm scrolling through it, the fluidity is there. It's very smooth. And, I can't really complain about that. I don't think anyone would complain about that, just to be quite honest. It's got the Snapdragon 855 chip, so it is a Qualcomm chip inside of it. That's probably why a lot of people really enjoy and want the Qualcomm chips back in Google Pixels for reasons such as this. Although it did launch pretty high in price, that had people upset on day of launch. Right now, you could probably find one of these for like maybe 150 bucks at best. I've seen some people still selling theirs, for like $250. So it's still pretty up there in price for it being literally 5 generations old, right? We're on the dawn of the Pixel 9. So this is 5 generations behind. Still, being sold today out there, absolutely crazy. Uh, it does have water and dust resistance. That's pretty nice. There's no in-display fingerprint sensor, and there's not a physical biometric fingerprint sensor. So the face unlock on this device is very similar to what's on the Pixel 8a, minus the radar. So the 8a lacks the radar for 3D mapping of the face. The Pixel 4 XL does. So that was one of the things, and one of the reasons why it has kind of a faster face unlock than the iPhone does. And one of the big things that I really like about the Pixel 4 XL, especially my version here, is that connectivity, even though it's only LTE, it's very good. I never really have any issues with data connection, and the data speed just seems to be really fast on this device. Whereas newer devices, Some of them seem to have issues with connecting with the network as far as getting really good quality, consistent speeds. And I can say the 4XL can maintain that. Um, and so I really, really appreciate that. But overall, my secondary SIM is back in it. I'm going to be playing around with it and having some fun. I really, really like going through all my Pixel devices, just using them and just having that nostalgic feeling of why I choose Pixels over anything else. And this is why.